Hello everyone, this is Calvin, Professor C here. So I do not know if you noticed or not, but I find that my last video is almost 3 weeks ago. So that's the first time it happens before, and I miss you guys, like honestly. I miss talk about mortgage and related topics, real estate to you guys. This past month has been very busy for me. As you know, the real estate market is really hot. The new statistic just came out. The year-over-year price increased like 20% in November. And there's been a lot of things going on, and I'm very excited to to prepare all this and going to announce something very exciting in the near future for you guys. But last month has been very busy for me, so I didn't have sufficient time to make video for you guys. I apologize for all that, and I hope you will forgive me. Okay. So anyway, today I am going to talk about something that I think is a little bit more complex, and I think for a lot of new agents is a little bit intimidating, and it is multiple property or multiple rental. So let me give you an example, and it's a real case. A client of mine come to see me and said that, hey Calvin, I want to buy a new principal residence. Currently, I'm living in a house, and I have two other rental property. I want to move to another house, and the existing house that I live in, I'm going to rent it out. So I want to buy a new house and then have have free rental. Right, so this is my income, this is that. Is it feasible? Right, and I have other kind that have even more existing rental property. Right, so a lot of new agent, when they hear that, they got intimidating, because like, oh my god, this client has how many houses? 4 houses, 5 houses, 6 houses. Like, they have no idea how to properly assess the situation. So if you are one of those agents that got intimidated by the client having a lot of different property, I'm going to tell you exactly what you should do in order to assess the situation. So here we go. Let's go to take a look at the situation. So this is the situation, okay? So, you know what? Let me make it larger so that hopefully you can see it better. So the client come to me and said that they want to buy a $1.3 million home, okay? Husband and wife. They just want $400,000 mortgage. They have a large down payment, okay? And let's not look at this section for now. So, and then they have couple other property. So they have an investment condo property. This is the mortgage amount, $190. The monthly payment is $1,222. The property tax is that. The condo fee is this. The rental income is this. And then they have another investment townhouse of this. They have this much amount of mortgage. They have monthly payment. They have property tax. They have condo fee, and this is their rental income. And then this is their existing property that they're going to rent it out. Townhouse. This is their existing mortgage that they're paying. This and the rental income that they expect to get from the market is not rented out yet, but they expect to get that, right? And then they are together making about $120,000. So with all this information, how are you going to properly assess the situation? So I'm going to tell you one step at a time, right? So the first thing you should do is look at the subject property and assess their total expense, right? So this one is going to be their principal residence, right? So if they want to borrow $400,000, the first thing you need to do is to find out the monthly payment based on the B20 or the stress test, as most people said. So here we go, $400,000. This is the website that, a lot of, it's just a mortgage calculator, but this is from Government of Canada. So I like to use this because it shows to the client that, hey, this is from the government, right? It makes it seems like more official, but in fact, all the mortgage calculator is the same. So $400,000, interest rate 5.25 because of the stress test. We can use 30 years amortization because the down payment is more than 20%. So per month, the monthly payment would be this, $2,194.83. Okay, so $2,194.83 is what I have here. If you want to know why I use 30 years and not 25 years, or why is 5.25 the correct interest rate to use and all that, you can join my digital course, which I explain everything to you, or one of the live workshop that I run monthly, we could answer that too. But for now, we know that this is the monthly payment, the mortgage that we use for calculation purposes. So the house that the client want to buy has a property tax of $6,200 per year, and I like to translate everything to month, so it's $517 per month roughly, and the heat is $100. So the total expense for this principal residence that they want to buy is $2,194.83 plus this plus that is $2,811.83. So that eventually will add to the expense. Now the next thing we have to look at is each of the existing property. So let's look at this investment condo first, right? So each lender has a different policy for the rental and how they calculate the rental income and all that. I am using the Scotiabank policy for this example because it's more easy to understand. So for Scotia, it is 50% of the rent. So they are getting $2,350 per month. 50% of that is 1,200. 50% of that, okay, minus the P&I. So that's the policy for Scotia, right? Half of the rent minus the P&I. We ignore the property tax as well as the condo fee. So 2,350, half of that minus 1,222, which is the P&I, give you a rental deficit of $47 per month. So we'll add that to the expense later. Same with the next one. Let's try it. Before you can pause the video, try it, and come back and see if your answer is correct. So P&I, the monthly mortgage expense for that existing investment townhouse is $1,426, right? The rental income is $2,625 per month. So although we have the information here, we are not going to use the property tax and the condo fee for that. But for the rental deficit, you should get half of 2,625, which is this rental income, minus the P&I, which is the mortgage payment per month here. You should get $113.50 deficit every month. So remember that we will eventually add it to the expense. Okay, lastly, there are existing principal residents that will convert to a rental property eventually. So that existing property have $285,000 mortgage, monthly payment is $1,939, and they are, based on their realtor, they are expecting to get $2,200 rental income per month from that property. So half of that, which is 1100 minus P&I, the rental deficit is $839, right? So the client has absolutely no other debt, no car loan, no car lease, no student loan, nothing. Okay, so what we are going to do in that case is this principal residence, which is the subject property that they want to buy. All right, we put it there. The total expense is 2811.83 plus the rental deficit of this investment condo, $47, which is here. And then for the investment townhouse, the rental deficit is 113.5, which is here. And for the existing principal residence that would convert to investment property, their rental deficit is 839, which is here. So in total, as you can see, this 4 expense total up to $3,811.33. Okay. Now they are making $120,000 combined income per year, which translate to $10,000 per month. So the TDSR in that case is $3,811.33 divided by $10,000, or 38.11. So as you can see, in this case, the TDS is very comfortable, and in that case, you know, unless the property has some problem or the credit has some problem, you can safely tell the client that yes, you most likely will be able to get a $400,000 mortgage on the new purchase property. And so I'm happy to tell you that, right? So that's how you assess each situation like that. So even if the client has 2 more property, that's exactly the step that you need to do. Just rinse and repeat, and you'll get the right answer. So hopefully in the future, if you hear the client has multiple property, you will not be scared, you will not be intimidated. Just follow the step and you will get the right answer. So I hope you like this video and you learned something from it. If you like it, subscribe, like, comment. If you feel that this is useful, you're welcome to check out my training website, which is here, mortgagehackercanada.com. I have a digital course which will teach you step by step from A to C, from seeing the client all the way to funding, what exact step you need to do in order to get that done. I will teach you how to input the deal into Filogix. I will teach you how to analyze the credit bureau, everything. Okay. And if you are, if you don't like to look at the monitor because you have been looking at the, computer screen for a long time, you are also welcome to check out my book here. It is on sale on Amazon. It's called New Mortgage Agent Handbook. It will also give you very helpful step-by-step tips on how to get that done. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. I hope I will see you next week. Okay, thank you.